I mean, this shade is like really holographic. Like, it's living up to its name. This is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So I have a fun one today. I am creating some looks with my Glam Shop singles. You know, the ones I just did a swatch party on. So, but before we get started, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. And that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. And eyeshadow is truly my jam, which we are talking about today. But please just call me Ash or Ashley. Now, the Glam Shop, I have been talking about it on my channel. You know, I purchased a bunch of single shadows. You know, I'm all excited. I'm just like dancing. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. They are giving me all the feels. Now, so this is probably like my third video in a row on the Glam Shop. So I presented to you the ZYG palette. Let me grab it real quick. So this is the ZYG palette that I did a video on. I actually did 3 looks with this palette. Gorgeous green palette. Now, if green is not your color aesthetic, they have several other monochromatic palettes on their website, along with other, you know, theme palettes that are really gorgeous. And then the next video I did was a great swatch party for you on all of my singles that I picked up that are kind of like all across my palette at the moment. And today I am showing how some of these shadows work in case you were interested. So this is one of the holographic shadows that they are known for. The Glam Shop is out of Poland and they have gorgeous shadows. If you are into high impactful shimmers that are not glitters, you're going to love this brand. So let's go ahead and get started with the 3 looks. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started. Per usual, eyebrows are filled in using my Goof Proof pencil in the shade 3.75. This is by Benefit Cosmetics. And then my eyelids are primed with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Caffeine. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do a look on this eye, and I'm going to use a few of my mattes that I picked up from the Glam Shop. They're right here. And then I am going to also jump into my Viseart Dark Matte palette because, you know, it's just good all the way around. So for each look, I will leave the shadows used down in the description box. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Det var första gången vi möttes. Våra blickar bara möttes. Kommer du ihåg det igen? Kommer du ihåg igen? Du vill ha icy little fingers. Då du vet det chalas. All in, ingen broms, schackmatt på din vänster hand. Du är så viktig baby. Ja, du är allians. Du är försiktig baby. Men du gav mig en chans. Det är 50-50 baby. Men det är balans. Jag växlar upp för dig baby. Ingen annan. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som dig. Som dig baby. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som dig. Du är mitt liv baby. Aldrig titta på någon annan. Varför du med annan? Kom var med mig baby. Aldrig lita på någon annan. Finns ingen annan jag vill ha min chakarinna. Mosa och säg ingen sinna. Jag kommer alltid ride with you. 100 gubbar klart die for you. Du är så viktig baby. Ja, du är allians. Du är försiktig baby. Men du gav mig en chans. Det är 50-50 baby. Men det är balans. Jag växlar upp för dig baby. Ingen annan. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som dig. Du är mitt liv baby. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som dig. Du är mitt liv baby. Visa mig vart du finns. Du kommer väl till min city? Nej, jag vet att det finns. Kom det är bra lives and all nights, yeah. Jag vet du gör mig kör det. Skön social smart lady. Jag tvivlar det. Visa mig var du finns, yeah.
Alright guys, I'm back and here are the first two looks, and oh my gosh, these shadows. This shadow right here I have worn before. I think it's called like Figowiec. I have worn this before and I just think it is so stunning. So let's see. Yes, Figowiec, I want to say. I absolutely love this shadow. Now it's a little hard to catch, but it has this like blurple magenta shift that is just so beautiful. This shade I think is actually very stunning. This is the shade, let's see. It's the shade ZYG-ZAK, and look, it has like this great red shift to it. It kind of reminds me of Christmas, so I think I will definitely be pulling this shade out in the Christmas holiday season, but I do think it is very, very pretty. And of course, you know, your matte setup that you put around it is going to kind of change the, you know, what type of shift you get with the shadows. Now, the shadows are very, very smooth. So what I wanted to demo on this eye was basically me using it without a glitter glue if you don't prefer to use it. These shadows, I prefer to use a glitter glue. I use the NYX Glitter Primer, and it's really easy to work with. I just kind of do one eye at a time because it just allows the shades like maximum potential to like shine through. Because I don't know, sometimes with the duochrome shades, it's like, I don't know, it's so much mica, it has so much slip to it that it doesn't always land on the eye, but this just helps it give that extra adherence. Not to mention you won't get the fallout. These shadows do have a lot of glitter particles. I wouldn't even say if they're glitter. I would have to double check that. But these shadows are so smooth, so you don't have to worry. They're not rough in texture or anything like that, but there's a lot of sparkle to it, and it just really allows it to adhere and not fall on your face and give you the maximum punch of these shadows which they have to offer, because, you know, sometimes that doesn't always translate on the eye versus how it does when you do the swatches, and it allows like the shifts to just come through. I think these shadows are gorgeous. You can use a brush, but just even intensifying them with your finger and then kind of going in with your brush and pack it in areas that you need to just like really helps the cause. So my face details, they will be down below in the description box as well. My lip is Propa Beauty Her Magic, and let's go ahead and get into one more look. So for the last look, I do plan on working with one of the hollow shadows because I am just so curious to see what that is going to look like on the eye. Like, that is something I've never experienced before. So I just really am just really excited to see what it's going to look like, because I know they have been kind of famous for their new hollow formula shadows. So I'll be back in just a second. We can start look. All right, let's go ahead and get started with look number 3. Like I said, I'm going to use one of the holographic shades.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig livebilder, jo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ju ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid och jag vill ha dig. Du får mig känna safety. Det kan nog leda, baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker åh vilket kap jag har gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaks i tid, göra om allt igen och förstå. Ser det som ett allt, det är dig jag vill wifa. De här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid. Jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog ner det baby. Och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än det. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta sin tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me please. Jag vet det bara life om igen och jag vet det bara ta sin tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay with me please. Du lägger till, du är där för mig. Jag svär mitt liv kretsar runt dig baby. Du bär på mina bebek så allt när jag visionerar vår framtid. Låt mig hålla dig baby, hey, yeah. Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig, aldrig, aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay aldrig. Jag vet det bara life om mig aldrig. Jag vet det bara ta din tid. Jag vet det bara life om igen och stay aldrig. Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life billar yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för det baby.
Alright, I am back and oh my god, like I am speechless. This shadow performs so well. It is so smooth. I mean, I have just never seen anything like this before. It is gorgeous. It applied effortlessly. I mean, honestly. The lip, I did change it up. I went in with McGrath Dare to Bear with the same lip liner I had on before, which is the Cola lip liner by Juvia's Place. The other lip was just a little bit too brown for what was going on my eyes, but I just love it. This is just like a perfect, you know, maybe night out on the town, maybe, you know, a formal where you have on a beautiful nightgown like this color, this hollow shade. It is so pretty. It's stunning. Like you can just see like the particles everywhere. So if you are just worried about glitter particles or rough scratchy particles irritating your eye with these shadows from the Glam shop, do not be worried, okay? These shadows are so smooth, they're buttery, they glide on the skin with ease, and they're easy to remove. Now these are not pressed glitters. I only had one shade that I presented to you that was a pressed glitter, but like I said, I used the glitter glue to just kind of have the particles in here, bring out the true base colors of the shadow so you can just get the most out of these shadows. And I just think they are so gorgeous. I really am digging this brand. I'm loving it. I'm just blown away like how this looks. I mean, it looks just as good on my eyes as it did when I swatched it. It is just, it's gorgeous. Look, listen, I can't. So that is all for the 3 looks today. Please let me know which were your favorite looks. I would say this is my favorite look. And then the eye right here with the green and the red kind of give me the Christmas vibes was my second favorite, and followed by my first eye being one of my favorites. But that eye is my favorite too, because that was one of the first shadows I wore when I got my shadows. I was like, I have to test this out. But I am just so in love with the Glam Shop shadows. I think they're fabulous. For me, the mattes are good, but they're not the best. So, I mean, if you have a large, extensive makeup collection, you don't probably need a lot of the mattes. You could just reach into your other palettes. If you have palettes like these from Viseart, they will be plenty of options for you to create different looks. For me, with the Glam Shop, the single shadows, I mean, well, the glitter, well, not the glitters, because I just said they weren't glitters, but there are shimmer shades, they're turbo pigments that are pressed, and then they're hollow shades. They have some marble shades that just came out, so I will be showing you the marble shades once they arrive next week. And like the shimmers is just where it's at. I mean, they're gorgeous. I feel like the price point isn't too bad. They're between about $2. They run sales, so I even got some of the other shades on sale. They run between like $2 and maybe like $7 at the most, and those are euros. So maybe tack on an extra dollar or two, so maybe $10 when you're talking about the US dollar. But they're really affordable compared to some other brands that are out there doing some of these things, because you know, these single shadow game with the indie, it can add up very, very quickly. So don't think that indie costs less money. Sometimes they cost more than just buying these traditional bigger brands that are sponsored by, you know, bigger parent companies. I know all my money's been going to indie lately, but I have really just been loving the uniqueness of these shadows, and I am just so excited. I feel like the possibilities are endless when it comes to these shadows. So of course, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite look was. I already told you mine. And give this video a big thumbs up and hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be very, very soon. And subscribe to my channel, because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And with that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance. Chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. Okay, y'all. Bye.